Hey guys, Mr. T here. It's another video. This one's about 5-number summary and box and whisker plots. So we've been talking about the range, which involves the minimum and the maximum values of a data set, and the quartiles, which you find by finding the median and then the median of the upper and lower halves of the data. So the 5-number summary is a commonly used set of statistics, descriptive statistics for a set of data. So often you'll have a set of data and you want a nice little explanation of it or some details about it. You'll get a 5-number summary which involves these 5 different statistics: the minimum value, the lower quartile, the median, the upper quartile, and the maximum value. So it tells you where the center of the data is. It tells you the maximum and the minimum, so how spread out it is, and it also tells you the spread of the center 50%. So you're going to encounter this a lot, and it's a good idea to provide the 5-number summary of a lot of your data. That brings us to the idea of box and whisker plot. So box and whisker plot is just a drawing of the 5-number summary, drawn in a specific way. Each of the 5 statistics is represented in a special way and marked on a scale. So let's say a data set had the following 5-number summary and I had to draw it as a box and whisker plot. So a minimum of 1, Q1 of 4, median of 6, upper quartile of 9.5, and a maximum of 15. So it's really quite simple to do this. You just have to have a scale. Obviously this scale is going to be a bit long. I didn't think about it. I'm doing this quite quickly. But straight up, you're just going to draw 5 lines. Sometimes the whiskers, they will have it as end with dots, but I've seen them just as easily have lines. So your maximum is at 15, line at 15. The minimum is at 1, line at 1. Have them line up with each other. That's not very lined up. Minimum of 1. Median is at 6. Q1 is at 4. Q3 is at 9.5, so halfway between 9 and 10. And that's it. You've got the lines, you just need to complete the box for the middle 50%, and then the whiskers, that's why it's called a box and whisker plot, go from the middle of that rectangle to the maximum, and the middle of that rectangle to the minimum. So it's called a box and whisker plot. Well, I'll mark the main statistics here. This is the min, this is Q1, this is the median, this is Q3, and this is the maximum. See how they're very clearly marked on your box and whisker plot. This section here is known as the box. What does it represent? It's the IQR, middle 50% of data. This is a whisker. That represents 25% of the data. This is another whisker. This is a lower whisker. That's another 25% of the data. And because Q1, Q3 halved the lower and upper halves as well, this is 25% of the data. This is 25% of the data. And so all these sections have just quartered all of the data. Okay, so that is basically, and it is quite basic, that's what a box and whisker plot is. It's a drawing of the 5-number summary. You can see how they've all linked from here. Q1, I won't draw all the arrows, Q1, etc. Make sure you use a ruler when you're really doing it. I'm just doing it with an Apple Pencil so it's not straight. And think about the scale a bit better than I did. Hopefully that helps you out with drawing box and whisker plots, and I'll see you on the next video.